todos, ¿qué tal? So I'm just going to jump right into it. I first started off by simply parting my hair straight down the middle, and now I'm going to part my edges, or just the thickness that I want my bang. And I want to estimate that I let out maybe half centimeter of my hair out. I'm just guessing that, but you'll kind of see the thickness in a second. And I spend an adequate amount of time making sure that I'm parting my hair correctly, because once you cut this part, it's like you kind of can't go back. So some clips you'll see I'm going to speed up, but for the most part you'll see a lot of this stuff in real time. Once I have that all parted out, I go ahead and put the rest of my hair back, and then I'm going to go ahead and just comb my hair to the center of my head to make sure that's the thickness that I want. I'm using just a regular pair of scissors. Do not do that. Instead, get a pair of cutting shears. I just didn't have the money to do so. And I am going to keep my scissors facing straight up and down as I begin to cut. I'm just cutting a little bit just to kind of make sure I'm getting the cut correctly, and then I'm going to go a little bit higher to actually cut off the length. And I like to cut it at basically the top of my nose, maybe even a little bit higher than that, but that's usually the length that I like to have my bangs. And then as I cut the left and right side of the bangs, I kind of keep the length a little bit longer just to help frame my face better. And that's pretty much it. And then this is the next day. And in the past I got a lot of requests of how I did my buns, so I'm finally going to show you guys how I go about it. So I'm just taking a brush and I wet the bristles, and I go ahead and just start brushing my edges back, because y'all know my edges be struggling. I'm using this Got2b gel. I actually bought it for my wig, but it does not work at all. But it makes a great edge control. I don't think though that you need to use this every day, because it's not very healthy for the hair. But once in a while I do go ahead and use it, so I'm not wasting my $5.95. And once I've brushed the product in there, I go ahead and put my head upside down, and I bring all the hair to the center top of my head. And this only works if I put my head upside down. Like, I've tried it not to put my head upside down, and I can never get it at the top of my head. So I think this is the major key. And I just go ahead and put it in a regular ponytail. And I'm going to take my bangs out real quick so I can spray it with this Chi Iron Guard. But I'm going to let that dry. Now, as I wrap my hair around the bun, I'm going to kind of keep the top of my ponytail more looser, and then as I went down my ponytail, I made it tighter. And then I just take a rubber band or a hair scrunchie and then just keep that in place. And then I kind of play with the bun a little bit to round it out, and if I feel like I need to put any bobby pins in there, I will, but I didn't need to do that this time. And then in the back, I just go ahead and bobby pin my hair smooth. And then as for flat ironing my bangs, I start off with the middle, and I just put a light bend to it where it doesn't look too curly, but just kind of helps to frame my face a little bit better. And that's pretty much all I do. So let me know if you end up cutting your bangs or trying out this bun tutorial. I would love to hear about it. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell because I upload weekly. And until the next video, ciao.